Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Smith, Public Utilities Director for the City of Mebane. Here to talk to you today about our water distribution system and some improvements we're going to be making to make Mebane more positively charming. Our current water distribution system relies on our water treatment plant. We have a 12 million gallon per day treatment plant that we jointly own with the City of Graham. That treatment plant has two 3 million gallon clear wells, which are ground storage tanks, one for the City of Mebane, one for the City of Graham. And the water is then pumped out of the clear well into our distribution system. Once it gets in the distribution system, we have about 125 miles of underground water pipes that feed pretty much everything in Mebane and a little bit outside of Mebane as well. And running a little over 6,000 connections, service connections to those lines. Once it's pumped in the distribution system, it comes to our water storage tank that we have here. I'm standing at now. It is a 300,000 gallon tank. And in conjunction with the clear wells, that's what we rely on supplying water to the City of Mebane. Our current tank meets regulatory requirements, but we're looking at future growth, and with the future output of Mebane, we're needing some additional storage. Our elevated storage tank is what dictates water pressure throughout our system. In areas of high elevation in town, you're going to have a little lower water pressure than you will in an area that is lower in elevation, because it's that difference between the water level in the tank and the ground elevation where you're being served at. That in conjunction with the storage is the primary function of the tank and providing fire flows. Our current elevated storage tank and clear well configurations at the plant meet regulatory requirements, but are too small to equalize hourly demand and maintain sufficient fire flows. So with that, we were looking into the construction of a new elevated storage tank. We looked at several areas around town. There were several things we had to look at to find a good suitable tank site. One, we're looking at somewhere that has the same ground elevation as our existing tank, because we want to operate those tanks in tandem. We're looking at something that's at a site that is relatively the same distance from the water plant as our existing tank, so our lines will function hydraulically the same. We're looking at a tank site that would be somewhere near high demand areas, and we were looking for vacant land. We found a site at 1420 South 3rd Street that met all of those criteria, so we will be looking to construct a new 1 million gallon elevated storage tank within the next couple months. We're here on site of our new elevated storage tank. This is 1420 South 3rd Street. We're right here near the NCIC, North Carolina Industrial Center, right across the street from the CCIC, Central Carolina Industrial Center. And we expect construction to start somewhere around before December of this calendar year, and construction should be wrapping up by July of 2025. This will be the second tank for Mebane. This was going to provide us a total of 4.3 million gallons of storage. 1.3 of that's going to be in the air. It's going to increase our fire flows around town, get us up to around 3,500 gallons a minute for a 3-hour duration. You can fill a swimming pool in 5 minutes or less with the fire flows we'll be able to provide coming out of this tank. This is going to be a huge project. It's exciting for us, and this will make Mebane positively charming. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate you being with us today. And if you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me.